Hi, welcome to my channel. I've lost 180 pounds with keto, carnivore, and counting calories. I'm now in maintenance mode. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day. You know what time it is. When you see I've got my, when you see I got the curly hair bonnet on, I'm getting ready for our supper or our breakfast and lunch tomorrow. So hey, how you doing? It is Sunday night and we're gonna get ready for Monday supper. Okay, bye. So I pulled out my lunch. Let's see what it is. I have a couple things. Had a couple to choose from. I think that's pork steak. Yeah, that's not regular steak. You know, I have the hardest time telling the difference. Yeah, pork steak. So, here's what we're going to do. If you have family, and even if you don't meal prep, and you pull your portion out, and you got it on a plate, you know what you can do? You can throw your stuff on a scale. Listen, the kind of scale doesn't matter. This is a Weight Watcher scale. I don't do Weight Watchers. I actually hate this scale, but I'm too cheap to spend $15, $20 on a new one. I dislike this one because it's designed for you plug in, you type in it, whatever, the old Weight Watcher stuff. And that ain't what I'm doing. So we are going to add some G. Hughes hickory barbecue sauce. Maybe. There we go. I want to see what 15 grams is, which is half of a serving. I want to see what that looks like. Okay. I don't want to load it down with barbecue sauce because I'm also going to be using some salad dressing. So then I'm also going to, this is G. Hughes sweet chili. So I think together I'm going to have it equal 30. Because 30 is, 48. So 1.5 servings of these together. It's 1.5 servings. There wasn't any seasoning on that, so I'd like to put a little something on there. Let's put a little Tony's Creole seasoning. Let's put some of my real salt, garlic salt. Put some of the real salt, seasoning salt. And then let's do some hickory smoked salt. There we go. All right. So that's going to be the main part of my lunch tomorrow. So for real, if you're making your stuff for a family, just set your plate on top of your scale and weigh everything out, and there you go. Where's my... Let's just work on this now. So breakfast is going to be... This is the egg casserole that I made that had the... I made it last weekend. This is the one that has the sausage and eggs and no cheese in it. So I have that and then my yogurt. So that's my breakfast and part of my lunch. So the other part of my lunch is going to be a salad. So, you're making up your stuff for your family, doing what you do. You can set your plate on a scale. It doesn't have to interrupt their food. Doesn't have to interrupt what you're doing. You just get you out a pen and paper, and you can have, Terry. You can have all the vegetables already written down. And night 1, you just put all the weights of them on here. Scratch it off. Night 2, 3, 4. So I always use the same piece of paper. And when I was in losing weight loss mode, that's how I tracked my vegetables and stuff. So, all right. So you zero out your scale. Set it to grams. And like I said, it does not matter what kind of scale you have. I would not recommend this scale, but I'm not going to tell you not to buy this scale. It's just not the best scale in the world. So I'm going to put in some cabbage. Then you'd write down 55 grams by cabbage. Then you zero it out. And you say, ooh, red onions. And you zero it out and you say, looks like about 23, ooh, that's burning my eyes just opening it up. 23 grams of red cabbage. And then, or red onions. Then you can go on and add some white onions because, according to Chronometer, it doesn't matter which one it is. So you say 47 grams of onions. Then, if you wanted to add some of this riced cauliflower, chopped cauliflower, you zero it out and you say, looks like I have about, I don't know now, I want an even number. Looks like I got 30 grams of cauliflower. And then you write that on your little piece of paper. It smells like BO in here. You know that nervous BO, like, you know, when you're around a bunch of like administration type people and you get anxious and nervous and it's like that nervous BO. That's what the red onions smell like. All right, this is some jicama. I didn't zero it out, but I'm not tracking. But you would zero it out and you would add your jicama. Jicama is a sweet fruit, a sweet vegetable. To me, it's similar to a pear. Some people may not think so, but for me, it's similar to a pear. Then you might say, ooh, I want to add some peppers. I'm going to pull this paper towel out of here. Hang on. Okay. I lost a couple peppers in the trash can, but I'm not digging them out. So you zero it out and say, okay, I've got number of peppers. And you write that on your piece of paper. And depending on what app you have, you can just copy and paste all the food from the previous day onto today's date, and you just change the numbers. And then you're not having to look anything up. And then you zero it out again. You say, ooh, I want some sliced zucchinis. So you zero it out and you say, yep, looks like I got about 43 grams of zucchini. Okay. That stack's getting higher, you see that? And you might say, I want a couple pickled cucumbers. So, you get your little forky out and you zero it. And you put it on there. And you put them on there. Now, you have to find your own amounts that fit your macros. I'm not counting anymore. And so when I did count, I was using a lot less vegetables, just so you know. And then you say, okay, it's X number of cucumber. Then you say, I'm going to add some tomato. Oh, nope, tomato down. Hang on, these are not a wet vegetable. So I'm going to rinse that off and put it right on in there. And you say, okay, I got 78 grams of tomatoes. Then for the final vegetable, you might say, I want me some rutabaga. Some rutabaga. So you might put some on there. And then there you go. And that's that. Now, let's do this. Before I season it, or before I add my dressing, I've got some seasonings here. Okay? I'm going to put a little bit of dehydrated garlic in here. I'm going to put a little bit of this garlic and herb or total seasoning. I just buy random seasonings. You know I like anything. I like the mixed up ones. There's some everything bagel seasoning. But you know, most importantly, I have to add my Greek seasoning because Greek seasoning is life. I don't care who you are. If you don't like Greek seasonings, something's wrong with you. Something's really wrong with you. I'm going to put just a little bit of paprika just for some pretty color. All right, so now what I'm going to do, this is how it's going down. I'm going to get a lid. Oh, you know what I'm also going to do? I'm going to use some of this guacamole and more seasoning. Just give it a little tang. It's got some limey kind of flavor. Limey flavor. So now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to put my lid on it. Because I want that seasoning all over in there. I'm going to shake it up. Now, I need to get some salad dressing. Hang on. I'm going to clean this up and get salad dressing. So I'm enjoying my new coffee maker. It's programmable, and it's set to go off at 6:10 in the morning. So that's pretty cool. All right, so that's when it's seasoned and shooken up. So now you zero it out and you say, okay, I want a teaspoon, which is 5 grams of this sweet chili sauce from Texas. Bloop. Okay, that's 7, but you know, just plug in what you see, and you zero it out, and you say, well, I want some Walden Farms Thousand Island, and I want 30 grams of it. Now, honestly, it's easier when you put some of these dressings in one of those little squeeze bottles, because then you can have more control of how much comes out. Like that's 34, which isn't terrible, but sometimes you do it and you end up with 45 or something like that. But yeah. All right, so you zero it out, and then you might say, I want some Skinny Girl Buttermilk Ranch. Maybe. See, like that, that's 40. But that's all right. Okay. So now, then you put it all together. And I love cabbage. Is that dripping? No. Cabbage stays crispy even after, well, you've seen me. I eat it a couple days after I've made it up. Like I made this up, what's today, Sunday? If I didn't eat this Monday and I ate it Tuesday, it'd still be semi-crispy. Okay, so my lunch then is going to be the salad and pork. And then I got my good spoon. My breakfast is going to be egg casserole and yogurt. Now, I'm going to go grab some fruit to put in here. Hang on. All right, I've got an apple and a nectarine. So I'm going to put those in there. And then I'll pop this into my refrigerator. And in the morning, I'll grab it. I'm going to go on and get my coffee ready. I don't add the wet to it. But I have made up my own chocolate electrolytes. I made up my own. I have a playlist. Actually, these are down in the description of this video. I have a few things down in the description. Some of the things that people ask me about the most. So some of those videos are down in the description. But just so you know, I also have a bunch of playlists. And those playlists have things like when I was keto and counting calories and trying to lose weight, when I was carnivore and losing weight, and even when I was stalled. I have playlists of my meal preps, playlist of special meals that I've made over the past several months. Anyway, just go to my channel and look at the different playlists, because you might find something that that can help you in whatever stage you're at. But you don't have to be keto, you don't have to be carnivore. There's just all kinds of stuff. So anyway, so I have chocolate electrolytes, and tomorrow I'll do salted caramel. Nope, I'll do caramel pecan. So I'll have to put that in my coffee, and in the morning when it's done, I just add a little bit of this. I have not needed, and I'm not adding, I don't add stevia right now. Maybe later, who knows, but this is plenty right here. So it might be because I'm brewing my coffee instead of using instant coffee. So it's a lot more smooth than the instant was. It was definitely not smooth. So this brewed coffee is definitely smooth. So, all right, well, I will see you at breakfast. Craig, I bet steam is coming out of your ears right now, because it's just now hit the 12, 13 minute mark. So I know you're like, oh my gosh, you mean it takes you 15 minutes to prep your food for the day and you still haven't even eaten it? I know your eyes are rolled back in your head and there's still puffs of steam going, because I know you like 12-minute videos. Look, I gave you one on Saturday and Sunday. So you'll be all right. You'll be all right. Okay, bye. Okay, Monday morning weigh-in. Good morning. It's breakfast time. I'm having my yogurt. Maybe. Yep. There we got it. Got to do the obligatory licking of the lid. And this is my first time eating that the sausage casserole. Let me microwave it. Hang on. So I'm going to say if you don't really like wet food, you may not like the frozen eggs. I'm going to see if I can tilt it, and I'll see if I can show you. Hang on. See, it does, they get a little watery. I mean, they still taste good, though. So, hang on, let me get a fork. They still taste good, you know, but some people are really big on texture, and if you really are a texture person, then you wouldn't want it. Well, I sure season those. Remember, I think I actually dumped a bunch of pepper in there and salt, so that's good. Okay, bye. It is lunchtime, and I'm starving. And we've got our pork, so let's take a taste and see what we think. It's our pork steak. That's good. Real good. Yeah. Got salad. And let's see what we think of that. Here's one of my pickled, I was about to say pickled peppers, but it's a pickled cucumber. These have been pickled for about a month. They're starting to get a little soft, but again, you know me. It don't bother me. I'll eat them until they're like nasty. And let's try. There's a tomato and a piece of jicama. I love lunchtime. It's the best. If you love food, if you love food, don't think you can't lose weight. I love food. I've always loved food, and you can lose weight. You go back to my playlists about weight loss, and whenever I was doing the carnivore, and then doing keto and counting calories, I've always loved food. And you can lose weight. I mean, I've lost 180 pounds, and I am a food lover. So go through my playlist if you're having issues or questions and see if one of them speaks to you. They might help you out. All right, I'm going to go eat now because it's like 5 after 11. And, you know, my heart's pounding. I need to eat. Okay, bye. Sorry, I forgot to also tell you, which I'm not eating them yet. I'm still eating my food. But I got my apple and my nectarine. And that will be my dessert, my whatever. So, okay, bye. Hey there. Tonight I'm doing something a wee bit different for me. I have microwaved my pulled pork. And I'm going to make, pulled pork burritos. I microwaved 3 of these little tortilla shell things, these egg-like wraps. And I'm actually going to pour out the liquid. So give me just a second. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in a little bit of organic or onion salt. I don't know why I say that word first, just because it's on there. Onion salt, some garlic salt. And I'm going to put on some Chef's Blend smoked salt. All 3 of these are the real salt brand. You don't have to use that brand. I just bought them to see how it was. And so we are going to see whether we need 2 or 3 burritos. So this is, I don't remember, I think that's a Southwestern flavor. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put, like I said, this is something I've never done. So we're just going to experiment, y'all. We're going to experiment. This is just it's not guacamole, it's just avocado. You can buy these little cups, and I get Walmart, good old Walmart. You know I love my Walmart. So I can put some of that on there. Everybody says, oh, that's a healthy fat. Well, I don't know, I just like it. So then I'm going to put some of this pork. This was pork steak. that this is some that I grilled. Do that. And then we're going to put a little cheese on it. Where is it? There you go. This is the reduced fat mozzarella. Not a lot. Just a wee little to make me feel like I got something. I'm not putting any barbecue sauce on it. I'm just going to put this little fella like this. And I'm going to set this one over here. And it's probably going to come apart. Where are you at? Right here. Right here, right here. All right, we're just going to stick a toothpick in it for the moment. Just to hold it together while I build another one. So, let's build another one. This one's the plain wrap. Southwestern, that's what the first one was. This is the plain wrap. So now we'll put some on there. Look, come on back here, fella. Alrighty. Put a little cheese on it. Again, that's probably not quite, that's about a half serving of cheese probably. Now we're going to do this again. We're going to just poke it with the toothpick. Boop. Oh, this other one's tearing all kinds of ways. Here, you sit right here, little fella. Now let's do this last one. Again, we'll get some avocado. Not as much on this last one, but that's all right. That's all righty, Roo. Let's put these on here. Okay, little fella. I'll take this big one off of this one and put it on there. Now, gotta look at your cup. And then, we're going to pull this over here and that over there. And get a toothy pick. Here we go. So that, there we go. All right. So that is going to be my, oh, I didn't put cheese on that one. That's all right. I don't need any more cheese. So that is going to be my supper tonight, right there. But you know what I'm going to add to it? I'm going to add some tomatoes. A little bit of tomatoes. And hold on. Okay, I'm not going to show you what I went to get. And I'm going to tell you, you pause and tell me what you think I went to get. Okay? I'll show you in just a second. But pause this video. I'm just going to take these last three so I can chuck this. Pause the video and go down to the comment and you tell me, especially you old timers, you tell me what you think I got. It's not an old timey thing, but you tell me what you think I'm adding. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, here's what I added. One little cutie. Just one cutie. Like I said, it's not something I always add, but it's what I wanted. So I'm adding a cutie. So there we go. That is going to be my supper tonight. So, okay. Did you get it right in the comments? Ooh, how's that view up my nose? Got boogers up there. Oh, I went to my eye doctor today. And, ooh, I must have hit my head. I got a bump. Went to my eye doctor today. And so they're going to fix, my left eye, it wasn't corrected properly. So he's, those glasses I just got 2 weeks ago. So he redid it, rechecked it. Something had changed, like 13 points. I can't explain it. It's something to do with my stigmatism. And anyway, it was off probably because, you know, whenever they put that thing on you, it's cold there. And he said the air conditioner blows and people have a tendency, why does that feel like I got punched in the head? I feel like I got a bruise. I wonder if I'm getting an underground zit. Oh, man, those are the worst. Anyway, oh, yeah, right about there. Anyway, he said that when you're sitting there, the air blows down. And I remember the glass was fogging up, so I was kind of pulling away. And he said that some people, when they pull away, it skews what we're seeing. So anyway, so they're reordering me some new glasses, so I got my old frames back on. What else? There was something else I was going to tell you. Was that? Hang on. Something to do with that and that's what happens when you turn 51. It just goes away. Guys, I have 5,100 people watching my channel. Now, if that ain't a kick in the pants, I don't know what is. Thank you all. Thank you all so much for watching and subscribing and for commenting. I don't know. Yeah, sorry. Piece of tomato. So thank you so much for subscribing and interacting and commenting. And I really, really enjoy interacting with you all in the comments. So always feel free to make comments. And I don't care if they're good or bad. I love it because I like interacting with people. And I think it's fun. So feel free to comment. But thank you. I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much to everyone who has subscribed and who interacts with me. And even when people complain about my videos being too long, I still appreciate you all very much. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, that's the end of Monday's video. Bye.